on that ladder, I'll keep on doing it. 5 of them was in my own house, so I'm all decorated. But in between that, I had 2 new clients that just blew me away. I'm so happy to have them, and they made my week.
That's
so
awesome.
It was good. I helped them, they helped me.
That's awesome. That'll
Yeah.
come back tenfold, Vicki. That's awesome.
It will.
Hey, if Chrissy doesn't pipe in, I'm going to crow on Chrissy. I think you need to share. Why don't you share about yesterday, my friend?
I'm bringing sauces and things.
Hello. Yes. Well, we had a great party with 2 people, but over $700. So Andrea was incredible. Thank you. Yes. So now I'm even more scared at what I've got to learn to do.
This is not rocket science. Joanna always said, you're not going to walk funny.
You won't walk funny if you do it wrong.
No. So anyway, it was awesome. So fired me up for even more. So it's great.
Hey, can I just share real fast? Tell everybody how we had Jenny, who was a little negative, and then just like Joanna said, she got into it. Tell them about that.
Yes, Jenny, who I know, she arrived, but she is exceedingly negative. And I don't know whether you guys have had Rodan Fields, but she had experienced that and very highly pressured. So she was very defensive walking through that door. But once she tried the satin lips, she then, because she wasn't going to participate at all, but then she did, and yeah, she bought everything. So awesome.
Sure, I'm sure that when she said she wasn't going to participate, Andrea just said, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Dee, what's going on with you, girl?
That sounds, yeah, thanks.
What are you doing?
Wait, I gotta show you. I got these from the hospital for free, and I walked 7.5 miles in Mammoth over the weekend because of the crutches. So I laugh at this because it's a huge milestone for me because I haven't done more than 30 minutes at a time in the last month. So I have been doing videos. I asked Andrea, I messaged Andrea while I was in Mammoth. I'm like, girl, I'm posting all these videos. I want you to tell me how I'm doing in these videos. So I'm posting videos on the skincare I'm using, the makeup I'm using, and I still have to repost the video. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm balancing out with yoga certification finishing too. So yeah, just sharing the product. Andrea gave me a brilliant idea. I've been in touch with her, just telling her that I'm committed to the pace setters again. I recommitted myself to a lot of things. I'm in touch with her, letting her know what my status is. Yeah, I still have really little, no control of my right leg, and I'm almost out of my anti-inflammatories. So when those wear out, we'll see. I'm due for surgery in the next 10 days, I'm gonna say. So yeah, I'm gonna get my spine fused. And then I might be getting a little bit shaved off on the vertebrae above it. So yeah, it's been fun. But you know what? I keep a smile on my face because I wake up with gratitude every day.
Yay.
That is
so proud of you, girl. Yeah. Wow. Okay, you girls are rocking it. Anybody else have anything to talk about this past week? Excited about?
I'm just excited that we have Sayonara Julie and Consuelo on. My heart is so full.
Well, and I know Sayonara, and I can't really see her. I think she's in her car. She must be driving. Oh, she's driving, and it's dark. So we're just going to let her listen. Okay, but she had a kick pink tail week as well. So we're very, very proud of her. You guys, I'll tell you, this is the time of year. And right now people are freaking out because they need to get gifts fast. So that's what we talked about in the first 30 minutes tonight. So if you missed that, go back and watch the recording as soon as we post it this evening. All right, well, let's go on to our slideshow. Yay. and do some Reco. So y'all know it's December, right? It's first week in December. Now, you guys, Andrea and I were talking about this earlier. It's only the first week. Christmas is not 31 days, okay? It's maybe 3 or 4 days if you got people coming in to visit you. But, you know, keep working your business. The people who work now are the ones that the payoff is going to be in January. So, Andrea, let's do the IPAs.
All right. All right. Hold your hand up if you had at least 5 IPAs. Let's see you. Keep them up if you had 10 income producing activities. Keep them up. Yay, yay, D. I don't know if I see anyone else at this point. So keep them up if you did 15. Keep them up if you did 20. Keep them. Okay, we got D's down. Anybody got more than 20? I can't see any hands. Way to go. Our queen of IPAs this week, Miss D. Keep tracking. If you don't know where to go, this helps you understand how to spend your time each and every day.
Yep, I love it. Now, Andrea uses this. She's been using this for years. So follow the success of people who, I hate to say above you, but are ahead of you a little bit, and then you will end up where they are. So I don't want to have that there. So y'all know that the Star Quarter ends on December 15th, and the prizes are different now. I was explaining to my husband how you can pick prizes for the quarter, or you can save your points, or you can use them however you want. Like it used to be, if you didn't use them, you lost them. But now you can accumulate them, or if you only use a few of them, you can, they roll over and they never expire. So check out the new Star Consultant program. And if you're not in love with the things that are on the chart, that's fine. There are so many categories, little things, big things, fabulous things, travel, all of it. It's just absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal. So we have a meeting, as you know, right now, we have a meeting a week from tonight. We've already got it planned out. We're so excited. And then you will not see us in this format again until January 4th. Easy for me to remember because it's my son's birthday. So we will meet again a week from tonight, and then we won't meet on Zoom again until January 4th. But you still have to turn in your weekly accomplishment sheet every Sunday, because we are going to figure out in the weeks of, what is it, the 21st and the 28th, we will figure out what the points would have been. And on January 4th, we're going to do the whole month of December, week by week by week, the weeks you missed and the end of the month. So don't think, oh, I can just sit back and not do anything. This is when you can really get jumped up in the court of personal sales, in the court of retail sales, and the court of sharing. Take advantage of it. So I want to recognize everybody who basically has July through, and it shouldn't say December, it should say July through November, I'm sorry, done, okay? So July, oh, it does, July through November. Amy, Andrea, Jamie, Marcia, and Vicki all have accumulated the 5 out of 6 months. So once you hit December, Mary Kay is going to reward you. I'm hoping to get mine in by tomorrow. So I will show y'all what they look like, because I'm so excited. I don't get really excited about jewelry because I have so much of it from Mary Kay, but I'm really excited about these. Okay, where are you going to be by December 31st? It's going to require tracking, especially with all the distraction we have right now. So like Andrea said, put in the chat, when are you going to work your business? When are you going to have appointments the week after Christmas, starting the 26th? You know, when are you going to contact your customers, like tonight or tomorrow, about your gift service and when they want to schedule their new look for the new year? That way you'll have those dates right there. Okay, our senior consultant teams are listed here. So proud of these ladies. And then our red jackets are right here. And these are people with 3 to 4 active team members. And then we have team leader, Jackie Eisenman. She has 5 or more active team members. And then of course, the sensational Sayonara. She is back in elite team leader status. We are waiting for her to claim directorship and go DIQ. I know y'all are like, come on, Sayonara, do it. So, but she's got to do it. It's got to be her choice. Or I might just fly to Atlanta and just go, okay, we're just doing it because we need her in the suit. And anybody, you guys, basically, you can be a director in the next 3 months. If you build your team this month and then go into DIQ January and finish in February, you'll debut at Career Conference as a brand new director. It is a decision right between the ears. Okay, our week ending was December 5th. So let's look at who our peeps are that get points. So this is our prize sheet right here. And if you are alive tonight, if you are alive tonight and you are on live or you watch this recording, okay, hi, if you watch the recording, you missed the live energy, then you give yourself 10 points. Give yourself 10 points in category A. Category B, if you turned in your if you turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet, put it on your December, says November, sorry, I forget to change everything. December pop form, that's Arlene, Sayonara, Pega, Alice, Zulema, Fran, Joan, Amy, and Vicky. And I'm getting these messages from people. Zulema's at a Christmas concert for Chloe, and Eugenia's doing homework because they have finals. And I just got a message from Courtney. She's like, my husband's home for the first time. And I'm like, just have fun. You can watch the recording. Okay. All right. December pop form. How many new faces, full circle appointments, new faces in the past week did you have? Give yourself 10 points for every new face. So Chrissy, you had 2 new faces this week. So you give yourself in category C, you give yourself 20 points. Okay, that's how that works. All right. Now I'm so excited. I wish Sayonara were not driving in the dark because we had 2 people have grand weeks. What is a grand week? A grand week is when you have over $1,000 in retail sales, over $1,000. And you have to turn your weekly accomplishment sheet by Sunday so that we see that and it's all accountable. So let's see who it is. Oh my gosh, it's so close. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You guys, look at this. Look how close they were. Okay. Vicky had $1,348 in sales. And Sayonara had $1,091 in sales.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm so excited. Alice had almost a $600 week. She is claiming a $2,000 to $3,000 month. She has claimed it. She's put it on her prayer chart and she's doing it. And Zulema did over $500 in sales this week. So I'm going to stop our share real quick. And I know, Sayonara, I know you're driving, but if you unmute, we want to hear how you did it. Although I can tell you what she's going to say. I drive to Atlanta and I do the appointment and I have the product and I pulled the product out of my car and they say, I want more. I want more. I want more. Oh,
Yes.
tell us what you did, honey. Tell us what you did.
Yes, that's why. I'm driving from Peachtree City to my home, Covington. So what I did last Saturday, we have like a Christmas party for the women. So I never met them. It's my first time. So they talking about my skin, of course. And I have to say what I have. And so, I want to order. So I have in my car. So right there in the, I have $358 in sales. Just not talk about business, but just because they compliment about my skin. So I sold the 3D and the volume firm. And then later on, I sold them all. That's always the key, to talk about the skin and have the product in my car, So they thought that I was going to order, when are you going to have it here? And I said, I have in my car right now. So before the party closed, I finished $350. And we're not supposed to talk about business right there. They asked me, I had to say it. That's it. There is no formula. Just to have the product with you. And then the consultant have to use the product. because some of consultants don't use the product, so that's why they don't give some, nobody talk about their skin. If you use the skincare line, people gonna talk about what you're doing, and then that's your opportunity to tell what you do and get money and get paid. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. So proud of you. So Sayonara, this was a social event. This was not a Mary Kay party you went to.
No. It's we call Gringas in Atlanta. Is Brazilian girls in Atlanta. We just want to get together because we have a Facebook, but nobody see each other. We don't know. I didn't know 95% of the girls. I didn't know them. So that's why I started talking to one or two. They asked me what I do, and I have opportunity to talk about my skin. And somebody, oh, I want this product. What do you have? They thought about they had to order. And it's not an event. It was something that we promised each other not talk about business right there. And I couldn't.
Broke the rules.
I couldn't. So she asked me what to do. I love Mary Kay. I've been called and tried to find a consultant. I can't find it, but now you have it. And then they are excited that I have the product right there in the parking lot. I gave to them right there. So I got 2 customers, brand new customers on a Miracle Set 3D and one in Volume Firm,
That's awesome. Awesome. Good girl. So proud of you. So proud of you. So give yourself 10 points. And then let's hear from our queen. Oh my word. You know, not just 1,000, but 1,300. Holy samoli. Why just stop at 1,000? Nobody wants to stop at 1,000. I'm losing my hat here.
You're losing your top. No, my week started out with actually a lady calling me from my website. And all she wanted was some lipstick and some foundation. And I said, well, we'll get together. And we did. And on that trip, actually, she spent $110 just on glamour. But I don't ever put glamour on anybody until I clean their face and put a little moisturizer and yeah. So we did that, and she just bought the glamour that day. But then the next day she called and she said, what was that stuff you put on my face? My face feels so amazing. And I said, well, I used the Repair Wear day cream on you. And we also used a foundation primer. So she come back the next day and she bought 200 and something. I'm trying to find her form here. I'm sorry. $270 worth. On the next day, because she bought a complete repair set, eye makeup remover, and more glamour. And she had her aunt with her, and her aunt said, because I tried to do a facial on her aunt too the second day. I did facial her the second time. Okay. And the aunt said, no, I don't need a facial. But as I'm writing up the receipt, she says, give me one of those Repair Wear sets. So I said, okay, we can do that. And then she called me 2 days later and she ordered more translucent powder, eyeliner, brush cleaner. Yeah.
Vicki, let me ask you something.
Uh-huh.
Did you have every one of those products where you just popped it off your shelf and put it in a bag?
Yes. Yes.
What did that feel like?
Oh, it's wonderful. That's why I keep a full store. I do. There was one product she wanted I didn't have. It was one of the lipstick colors, and I didn't realize I was out of it. But I always try and keep at least one of the lipsticks, 2 of the eyeshadows, and I always keep a cabinet full of skincare, because to me that's the most important.
So I want to explain something to our consultants, especially our consultants that are new this year. Mm-hmm. We teach really the format of doing a Mary Kay presentation, we want to stress skincare, skincare, skincare.
Right.
Someone actually said last week, oh, she's in Mary Kay. That's Mary Kay Cosmetics. And I go, actually, it's not anymore.
Mhm.
It's Mary Kay Inc. because we're all about skincare, although we have glamour, but I was quick to correct her. And, you know, and I didn't much like her anyway, so it didn't matter. But anyway, I knew that would make Andrea smile. So, you know, we are about the skincare, but if someone comes to you and they are like, I just want glamour, like I don't want to try my skin, you know, skincare. I don't want to, no, I don't want to. Then do it what Vicky did. We just clean it up a little bit, put on a moisturizer, and let's do a foundation. Now we can do the rest. And then what you do is, this is where you use your samples that came in your starter kit. You give them a sample and say, this is what you're gonna, I have the hiccups. This is what you're gonna use tonight to take it off.
Actually, I did give her and the aunt a sample of the repair wear the day I sold the glamour.
That's so smart, you guys. And I'll tell you something else I do. This time of year, if I don't think I'm going to see that person for a couple of weeks, I'm getting ready to go out of town, whatever, I will sell them the miniature set for $35. And I'll tell them, if you fall in love with this, which I know you will, when you come back, if you will call me within 14 days, because that set will only last about 2 weeks, I will take this off of the price of the repair.
I do that too.
And that'll be your discount. Now, I'm losing $17.50 in profit there. But I'm telling you guys, once they get on repair, they are hooked for life. I call it a facelift in a box. So I'm so proud of you, so proud of you. And Alice, you had almost a $600 week, girl. I was bragging on you. I guess you were on your way home. You said you were at the hospital with a family member, but you unmuted and then you muted yourself back.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, my oldest granddaughter, she just got home from the hospital. So it's, you know, it's one of those days.
You do what you have to do.
Yeah. I have some customers who buy Christmas presents for her family, and she made an order of $394, I believe. And another customer, so these are customers who really buy around the holiday time, around Christmas holiday time. And so it was just 2 or 3 customers who purchased a few $100s worth of products for themselves and for Christmas presents.
Good. And you know, when you're putting that message out there all year long about your gift service, they remember it. So I wanted you guys, you know, I told you either tonight or tomorrow, start messaging your customers. Hey, if you need last minute gifts, if you need teacher gifts, if you need gifts for your doctor, your dentist, your nail tech, you know, whoever, call me. By the way, the week after Christmas, I'm still open for business. Give them the dates. Also, I watch about 3 minutes in the morning of the news while I'm fixing my coffee. You guys, every morning for the past probably 10 days, the lead story is the scams on gift cards that's happening right now. So tell your customers the great thing about buying a gift certificate or a Mary Kay gift credit, okay, is you know who you're buying it from. We are scam free. Okay, so I've actually thought about telling that to my customers. I don't want to scare them, but I do have some customers that are like me. They're a little bit more interesting age, and they don't want to do the online shopping. It can be very scary. So that's something else you might want to add to your message. But we're so proud of you, Alice. And I'll tell you, you guys are blowing it out of the water. I'm so proud of y'all. So, I mean, look at this. This is just amazing that you guys did this. Just so proud of you. And I know Andrea's kicking tail in sales, and we don't ever want to compete with you guys. We'll put our names on Star and stuff like that. But, you know, we want you to know we are doing it as well. So Sayonara is our queen of the week for sharing. She gets 20 points for that. And then I also want to welcome Patricia Hobson to my personal team. And Sayonara added Marguerite Alves to her personal team. So she gets 20 points for that. Awesome. And then in December, your challenge is $2,000 in sales. That's about 20 faces, 15 new faces, and 5 marketing shares with your director or with your director following up. So let's set those goals and make it happen. So I always want to give recognition. Oh, I'm blocking out Andrea's beautiful face here. I always want to give recognition to our stars for every single quarter. These were our first quarter stars, and these are the amazing superstars who are already stars for this quarter. Already stars. Andrea's a pearl, Vicky's a ruby, Jamie is like this close to being a ruby. Amy Pa's already an emerald. I'm so proud of these ladies. And I know some of y'all are stretching.
Chrissy, today.
Oh, there she is. Okay. And Chris, well, it says Christine. Chrissy, look at how pretty she is. Yay. Okay. And so she is a diamond star, but we're so proud of you guys. You are working your business and you are talking to people about your business, and we're so proud of you because you've already finished this goal. Now you just accumulate points. So fun. Okay. All right. I wanted to do one more little recognition because we're going to go into something else here, and then I might have time to come back to this. But I want to hang on. I'm checking my notes here to make sure we do everything that Andrea told me she wanted me to do, because I'm very obedient to Andrea. She keeps me in line. Okay. I want y'all to see where you are based on July through the first week in December. I want you to look at these numbers. Y'all, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And you may be like, I'm so far away. You're only halfway through the year. And so I want you to really start crunching the numbers and breaking down, what is it going to take? What commitment level do I have? Where do I want to build my business? How many faces every month do I want to build to reach these goals? Now, I want to tell you guys something. Andrea and I have done national quarter sales. I've done triple star. She's done double star. I mean, we have accomplished these goals over and over and over. We have nothing to prove. But what we do have is we have experience. And we can tell you that there are a few months during the year that if you will choose to work rather than rest, it will pay off the rest of the year. One of those months is July. The seminar year ends June 30th. So Chrissy, our seminar year goes July 1st through June 30th. It's not like a regular calendar year, okay? That's just because women don't do things the way normal people do. And so when you're looking at the Mary Kay year, December 31st is your halfway mark. And a lot of people would be like, oh my gosh, half the year is already over. I've got so much to do. There are women starting their business in December right now, like Chrissy and like Courtney, that they are going to be on the national quarter sales on June 30th because they're tracking it.
Earning a diamond.
Focus.
Earning a diamond.
And they're earning diamonds. Lots and lots and lots of diamonds or sapphires. Okay. So this is where you put on your big girl panties. Okay. And this is why Andrea wanted to talk to you guys about what are you going to do with your week after Christmas? Are you going to sit back and feel fat, or are you going to get off the fat and get to work? Okay. Because what you do in December is going to be a trajectory. It's going to be that plane taking off, work, so that in January, you're just coasting in the air, just coasting in the air. Okay. But you got to get off that runway. And December and July, we tend to get back on the runway. And we got to get that Get that plane going. I was so excited when I saw Alice's goals that she sent me, and she's so good about boxing me and telling me what her goals are and sharing with me. I just love it. And when she said, these are my sales goals, I'm like, okay. And sometimes we just wake up, but you know what? Life happens too. You got to go to the hospital. Your granddaughter's coming home from the hospital. I mean, and you're like, why? I set these huge goals. Why am I having these stumbling blocks? Well, you and I both know that's all scriptural. We can talk about that another time. But you guys, if you will have your mindset on what you will accomplish by the end of December, it will get you off that runway and you will be coasting in January, February, and March. Even if you're dealing with snow and ice, because guess what? All those men that you didn't contact or that said, no, I've already got Christmas taken care of, or my husband would tell you, we're going on a trip. All of those people who did not purchase from you for Christmas, you're going to start calling them in mid-January and you're going to say, hey, were you a hero during the holidays? Like, did you get it all right? No. Well, let's get it right for Valentine's Day. And think outside the box. What would you want for your holiday gift from your guy or your kids? And have that feeling, sell that sizzle rather than the steak. Sell that sizzle of what would it feel like if your wife on Christmas night, when she's exhausted, was cooking, she fed everybody, she gave everybody presents, she's been doing all this work, and she finds this beautiful gift on her pillow with a note from you that says, thank you for all you do. You're my Christmas gift every day of the year. Dude, you just got squared away for the rest of the year. And if he doesn't get it right for Christmas, we do the same thing for Valentine's because it's red. Okay. You're my Valentine every day of the year. Y'all, you don't have to reinvent all this stuff. Okay. Just keep changing the holiday. Okay. You're the best mom every day of the year for Mother's Day. Okay. But you've got to think outside the box. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? There is nothing wrong with contacting the men in your life and saying, hey, Joe, this is Amy Paul. You know, I'm your wife's Mary Kay consultant. Do you have Jennifer squared away for the holidays? What about the kids? What about the cousins? What about your mom? What about your mother-in-law? And when they say, well, I haven't thought about her, what's your budget? I will make it look like you spent twice as much as you did. What's your budget? You guys, when you're talking to men, you don't have to do all the layering and all that we do with women. Cut to the chase. Just cut to the chase and get the roll-up bag and do the Cindy Williams roll-up bag with the satin lips, the satin hands, and the satin body, and do the poem. We've got it on Facebook. That is like such an amazing treat for them to have all year. All year. And don't forget, include, and we talked about this earlier, so if you missed training tonight, go back and watch it. Include a gift certificate. Okay? Punch a hole in it, put a ribbon on it, laminate it. Make it cute. Make it so that they do not want to throw it away. Laminators are cheap, 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 and they make a huge difference in how things look. And y'all, I priced it. Printing stuff on cardstock or sending it to FedEx and printing it there, or just doing it on my own paper and laminating it. Okay. And the laminator came out ahead every time. Okay, Andrea, you're next.
Dee's had her hand up for quite some time. So Dee, what's your question, honey?
Thank you, Andrea. I actually wanted to say something. I want to acknowledge someone very special on the team tonight. And that is Andrea. My leg went out and I had an order that needed to be given to a client. And I'm gonna start crying a little bit. She has been there and she stopped by my place last week before I went to Mammoth. She picked up the product that I had for my client because she is one of my clients that's been my supporter for years, and her daughter needs stuff. I really cannot drive. I have not driven in over a week because I can't. And she's like, I got you. That is what our directors are for, ladies. They're there to help. She has been there. Every time I need help, every time I need an idea, she is there. My crow goes to you, Andrea. My notes, those postcards that you send me in the mail, all those ideas, let me tell you, they make a huge difference in my life. She also posted on Facebook, I'm struggling with the Faith First. I reached out to Nancy DeFina. She and I were on the phone for an hour and a half, Andrea. And I was just walking in Mammoth, and she and I were talking at the storm. She's like, and she was just sending me all this information, Andrea. And she was like, this, I don't struggle with that, girl. And she and I were like, we're friends now, we're on Facebook. And I'm like, that is what our directors are for, ladies. That they are there for inspiration. They're there for ideas. They're there to help you in a bind. She is there for me. She always has been. She's poured into me since day one, and she has seen things in me that I don't even see in myself half the time. So let me tell you, I think of you. You are amazing. You are a rock star director. Both you and Joe lead by example, and I said that in my post. Okay. They lead by example. So I just wanted to say thank you, both of you, for your examples, your hard work, and the love that you continue to pour into us, and the tough love that you practice along the way. It does not go unnoticed. I love you both. You are both amazing. And Andrea, you are my crow.
That was
Yay.
wonderful and very unexpected. Thank you very much. So that's a great segue, because ladies, we believe in you, and yet we also know there are normal things that happen when you're an entrepreneur. We are not your boss. We would love to sometimes. In fact, I think sometimes it's good to play games and think, okay, Andrea is my boss. What should I do, boss lady? But really, we just want to inspire you so that you can really lead yourself, and we support. And that's something unique about our culture. And with that, Joe and I put a lot of time and effort to guiding you and educating you. And I want to tell you about something very special. If you have already registered for our free Tony Robbins event, which will be on Wednesday, pull out your calendar right now. Wednesday, December 29, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, Mountain, and then Central is 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock is Eastern. Who here has already registered for the free Tony Robbins event? Yay, Chrissy, yay, Dee, yay, Joe. I don't see hands from everybody else. That is your homework when we're done. Why did this all come together? Well, I always think that, there's reasons behind it. And I got a call, and I've done work with Tony. When I studied him, we had our breakthrough years living in Hawaii. I knew that I was capable of something greater than mediocrity. And I was all alone on this island, far from Joe. She was East Coast. I was 6 hours difference. I mean, by the time I needed her, she was dealing with her teenagers and doing bedtime, and she was not physically able to always be that answer, be that person to answer the phone call. So I had to step into that self-leadership. And because I took some leadership courses and started learning from him, I was able to change my mindset. I was able to become a stronger, more capable human being. But it helped me with my marriage. It helped me with my friendships. It helped me with my organization of myself. It helped me in every area. So I put together this event, and I really want to encourage you. Tell your customers about it. Tell people in your church about it. Tell people in your work about it. It is for everybody. Yes, she might have the flyer say sales, but whether you're fundraising for the Little League or you are trying to get people to rally behind breast cancer, we are in sales. And this event is about living your best life. And it is going to be absolutely free at the very end. I'm telling everybody, you can tell them too. Tony has amazing courses. In the past, you had to fly to everything, and they were not cheap. And I have not done those. Because of COVID, good things have happened. And one of the good things is that he has figured out how to give something almost as powerful virtually. And at the very end, they will share how you can take advantage of that should you be interested. I am not condoning or telling you to do any of those courses, but I am going to tell you the first 45 minutes, I really believe you're going to get a lot of value from it. And if you want to hang up, great. But I will say, please, please, please do yourself a favor, jumpstart your 2022, because again, strategically, why am I doing this? That's your week, but we don't want your brain to go to mush. We want that week to be innovative. We want that week to be where you're excited to be back with customers because you were with your family during your holidays. But we want to finish December strong. We want to start January strong. And if you have not paid attention, Ignite is a workshop, which is all on Facebook. And hopefully you have seen in my weekly updates, you'll see it. If you haven't seen it on our Facebook page, check it out. Ignite is an event, which is one day, Saturday, January 8th. It is in a Facebook group called Ignite 2022. You want to go and join that group because Joe and I have donated and they are giving over $18,000 of gift cards to you. So Joe and I have donated a gift card, and then for your participation, watching some of the top in our Mary Kay business through the Facebook, you don't have to be live. If you miss it, you can come back, but I would say do a watch party. And on that Saturday, January 8th, if you're here in San Diego, we're probably going to have a watch party and we'll probably do facials in between. But I will tell you that that's going to be a powerful day and you'll be able to go back to it and watch it again and watch it again. And you can share it with your team members as well. So those are two very, very important things. We want to get you on that. We want your calendar to already be filled with that, get registered, and of course, accept the Facebook group so you can be in on those giveaways now. They're giving away the Amazon gift cards left and right.
Yep. Now.
So wait, is the party at your place, Andrea?
Is the party at, yes, I think we might have to do that for sure.
Party
we'll
at
talk
your
about
place.
it at our holiday luncheon.
Uh-huh.
Guys,
Yeah, thank you.
I know y'all are going to have to go in a couple of minutes. If you will go on our Shike Family Superstars Facebook page, you'll see the Tony Robbins event, and just go to the Ignite page and you're in because Andrea and I already did our thing. But if you start making comments, you go into drawings now. When Andrea said they're already giving these gift cards away, they are already giving them away.
Yeah.
Melita gives a lot away.
Okay, so I have one more thing that's really, really important. Tonight is our drawing for our November customer giveaway. And I'm the only one that has turned in the names of all of her clients. So I want to encourage all of you to immediately send that to me in a text through Joe. Send it to Joe. We're supposed to have our drawing tonight, and that includes, let's just recap, in the month of November, everyone that paid in is going to be able to put every single customer that purchased $99 increments, every single customer that showed up, even if they weren't a customer. For example, Chrissy came and had a facial. She's in my drawing. Chrissy listened to the Mary Kay marketing. She's in the drawing again. Chrissy bought product. She's in the drawing again. So any of those categories that was on the November flyer is what you want to turn into me, because I really want to go into Power of Pink and choose our winner tomorrow. And I'd love it to be your customer, because when your customer wins, you win. But if my customer wins, guess what? I'm excited. I'm getting the scarf, I'm getting the candle, and it is just how it is. So we're all working our business and going into those, and we want you to be celebrating your customers. So make sure you turn that in. Do me a favor, don't do it in the chat, copy it, send it. I've got to be able to print it. So just send me either a Facebook message or a personal text. That would be so much helpful, more helpful.
More helpful. Okay. Anything else? Who knows what the challenge of the month is? D.
Okay, $2,000, 15 new faces, and oh my God, I just spaced on the last one, dear God.
Marketing. Marketing.
Oh, the 3 or 5 more new marketing shares.
Yes. And
Joe.
I'm glad you're calling out to God.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
We didn't go over that one little reminder thing. Can we have 5 more minutes and I can do that?
Yeah, I just
If you have to go, I understand. But if you have 5 minutes, maybe you're thinking, who do I have to call? Ooh, I don't have a big customer base. Oh my gosh, how can I get 15 new faces? All I have are, these people in my life. So if you are thinking, I need some new faces, stay on for another 5 minutes, but I want you to get your pen and your paper handy. Okay, everybody get your pen and paper. I'm looking at you, so I know if you're doing it or not. Okay, Vicky's doing it. And you can do it in your phone. That's fine. I see Dee with her phone. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. When I say these things, I want you to write down anyone that comes to mind, because every single week I start my contact list with new people that I've just actually overlooked. I've forgotten. And with a renewed spirit, with renewed eyes, I can see that there's people in front of me. I can place calls and have my new faces for the month. So who do you know that's a nurse? Who do you know that's a teacher? Who do you know that works in a dental office? Who that has a PhD? Someone in insurance? A new mom? Real estate agent? What about studied abroad? Maybe spent time in another country? Who do you know that works in a chiropractic office? Who's newly married? Who's a college student? What about somebody who's pregnant? Who do you know that speaks another language? Who's a blogger or a vlogger?
Blogger.
Who works in a law office? Who's engaged? Who's a stay-at-home mom? Who works with the elderly? Who's a photographer? Who has never dyed her hair? You can probably tell. Who is a pastor's wife? Who works with children? Who's been married for 3 to 5 years? Who works in retail? Who's a mother of all boys? Who works in a doctor's office? Who just moved to the area? Who knows sign language? All of a sudden, I thought of the gal at church. I've never even talked to her. Has a birthday this month. Facebook's great. You can see all the people you don't know that have birthdays. And Joe sends them a little gift through Facebook Messenger. Who's the mother of all girls? Who plays or played a college sport? Who works in marketing? There's Liz Phillips right there, Miss Chrissy. Has 5 siblings. Who just bought a house? Who owns her own business? Who is a leader? Might be the parent leader, might be church leader. Who works in direct sales? Something totally different than what we do. Who works in broadcasting or communication? Who works out at the gym 3 days of the week? So has anyone written down somebody new that they actually forgot about? If you feel that you need this in writing, I'm going to send this to you. This is something you might see us do later in the year, sort of a Easter time. But this is all a great way, I have 2 of them, for you to jog your memory. Or when you leave the house tomorrow, be prepped and ready, because you might actually notice, oh, she's the life of the party. I've never even said hi to her. Let me give her a little gift. And your business can turn around on the dime with a new connection as you work through the winter and holiday sales, but always keeping your marketing at the very forefront.
The first 2 types, Andrea, can you please repeat those? Or sorry, the top 3 that you listed?
Can I just post this thing later and you can do it?
Yep.
Okay. Absolutely. I'll post it. There are 2 pictures. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of 15 new faces is going to be a total game changer for your success in your business.
And it's fun. When you get people that are on that list, say, oh my gosh, I get to check you off.
You're welcome. You're welcome. If you don't know what to say, then we'll talk about that. We'll do a little coaching chat, but at least you get your list going. And then you can work up what are you going to say? And then you actually pick up the phone and do your 10 dials. That's an IPA. Awesome. Awesome. Who here has been so excited that Joe and I had our meeting tonight all for you?
Because there are a lot of directors not having meetings in December.
We're excited.
Not that we compare, but we're glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for showing up. And Dee, I just want to reiterate to you that your kind words about Andrea, we do work very hard and we try to do the best we can for you guys. And every once in a while, a nice thank you like that. It's so sincere. That's just beautiful.
Thank you.
And that means a lot. Yep. Now hugs. All right. Y'all be praying for Dee, our little young, in shape, beautiful, blue-haired cripple. With a great attitude.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys. On 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, y'all.